Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Joan here. Happy October. So today is going to be a surprise. Who knows? I want to play with today three different decks. And when you think about your month of October, first of all, welcome if you've never been here before, and welcome back if you have. This is my way of playing on Saturday mornings when I was a little girl. It was Saturday morning cartoons on TV, and that was just kind of one of those little rituals. So, 60 years later, well, yeah, 60 plus years later, I thought, wouldn't it be fun on Saturday mornings to just have an oracle card reading? So I'm going to do a reading just in general, and then you get a chance to have a personal reading by just choosing a number. So last week, a couple friends left me a comment, and if you leave me a comment below, I'll pull a card for you next week. So when I was thinking about this month, so it's the number October is the 10th month of the year. It's number one. If you add the one and the zero, it's still one. And the word that came up for me, change. Here's the oracle card for it. And this is from Yasmin Boland's deck, Moonology Messages. And this deck is exquisite. Look at the back. It's just these lovely tones. And then I'm just going to share. So, if you have what right now I'm sipping hot water, maybe you've got your tea or your coffee, or you're watching this later with a glass of wine. Just sort of think about what's been going on in your life so far this year. What's on your agenda for the coming week? What's your October? It's the start of the fourth quarter. What are some of your year-end objectives or goals? Maybe it's like, wouldn't it be nice if? So I want to give you some tips. So let's see how the universe is supporting you right now. Changes. This is called the Quicksilver Moon. Change may be inevitable now. Expect good things. You'll get your answer very soon. Ask a wise woman for advice. Hey, if you have a question, just leave it in the email. And if you want me to do a private reading for you, I do like, 10, 15, 20-minute personal readings. If you want, I can do an email meeting, or we can meet on Zoom or on the phone, however you like. Sometimes we need just a little tune-up, and if that's something of interest, just leave me a message below. I think one of the big ones for me that stands out this month is don't cling to the past. Anyone here who has sometimes can just be clinging to the past more than you're even aware? Years ago, I think one of the greatest visuals that I received from a teacher was, Joan, take a look at the mirrors in your car. Okay. There's a small rear view mirror. So we don't need to know so much about what's going on behind us. And then you've got your side mirrors, and you can only see so far. Then notice the great big windshield in front of you. It's right where you are, and it's right where you're headed. So here's a little note for all of us this month. Do you want to lead life out the rearview mirror, the past? Do you want to be checking what's going on around you? Or do you want to be present and moving forward? So this is, to me, is about just And an acknowledgement for us to just sort of be in that sweet spot of change. Nothing stays, and I'm just going to read from, from the guidebook here to give you a little, just as the little focus point. Nothing stays the same forever. If you want change, rejoice. If you're clinging to a situation that may have run its course, then this is a gentle suggestion to release your grip. Nothing about your situation is firmly fixed. That can be a good thing, so stay open. Keep your eyes peeled for signs as well. In particular, notice the next song you hear. Okay, I have to just do this. Out of the blue, I started thinking about Van Morrison. And one of my favorite songs from when I was in college, when he was playing this, was It's a Marvelous Night for a Moon. It's a marvelous night for a moon dance. I fell in love with the moon when I was 9. And I lived on a little island and spent the summers. We didn't have running water, electricity, etc. We were just camping. I ate all our meals on the beach. And our nightly entertainment was the moonrise. And I'm listening to this morning just before this call because I put it on my playlist for my October, get me in the mood. And it's talking about the October skies. So if you're wanting a little theme song for your month of October, check out Van Morrison. It's a lovely chance for a moon dance in October during October skies. Just a little fun one. If you like theme music, I always create a playlist for the year. I think about who I want to be, what I need to do, who do I grow into so I can manifest whatever that is. And I put a playlist together of all sorts of different music. And I just had updated Moondance to that. So check that out for yourself. Do you have a special playlist? Maybe it's on Spotify or Pandora, or maybe you just have one that you've customized from your favorite music. Lean into that and let that energy get you moving because you'll feel changed at the end of a piece of music. So that's a fun way to just juice yourself up this month. Um, if you're not happy about your situation, the good news is change is afoot, so don't give up. What seems stuck now could be far more flexible quite soon. And coincidentally, every Monday I do a short 2-minute video on what is one success tip for the week to juice us up and have us be the right place at the right time and have that energy to manifest whatever we're wanting, whatever we're wanting. So coincidentally, if you're signed up for this, check out Monday mornings at 9. That's when they're posted. They're short. They're just like 2 minutes. It will be fuel for this journey. There's a secret word I just mentioned, which is the entire focus of this coming week. If you're hoping to change course, this is a sign you can. So take action. And I love that. And we're just going to go right back to change may be inevitable now. Expect good things. You're going to get an answer soon. Ask a wise woman for advice and don't cling to the past. So that kind of gives you a little juice. And then look at I got to do this again. Look how beautiful this card is. Swans. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. So then I thought it'd be fun to play with Colette Baron-Reid's Good to Row. And I thought, okay, what would be the card? And the card that came up, the Magician, card number 1. It's an October month, so I went with card 1, Magician. all about alchemy. So think about change, alchemy. When I am in alignment with Spirit's will, miracles are possible. When I see this card, I'm reminded that my will and skill alone will yield limited results. When I remember my partnership with Spirit, all is well. When I remember, oh, apparently I need to read that one again. When I remember my partnership with Spirit, all is well. Yes. I'm required to explore my commitment to this co-creative alchemical relationship and see the results manifest beautifully. Through me, Spirit works magic. So just know that through you, Spirit is working in your favor. All righty. So far, we have magic. We have changes, and magic is working through you. So it really comes into, what are you ready to manifest? Who do you need to be? Who do you want to be, or who do you require to be? So I wanted to do also 3 lessons, because I think sometimes having just a couple of quick tips, what's something short and sweet and simple. So this month, I think when there's a lot of changes, it's easy to not feel grounded and present in your body. So here's a quick tip. So sit down and your feet are flat on the floor. Now I want you to lift your heels and drop. Lift and drop, lift and drop. Now I'm doing mine at the same time. Now, why are we doing this? Well, first of all, it's a simple way for you to get grounded. And the calf muscle is key energizer for your heart. So think about it. You want your heart to be in whatever you are ready to manifest. So there's that alignment and there's that presence. And you want to feel grounded, because with the changes going around, you want to be able to turn on a dime in the direction that's the most nurturing or nourishing for you. And you want to feel safe with your feet. You want to feel grounded. You want to move forward with ease and confidence. Okay, now just pause for a moment. Do you notice a difference in your lower legs? Do you notice a difference in, say, if you have shoes on, in your shoes, or if you're barefoot, do you notice a different connection with the floor? Do you notice different circulation in your upper legs? Do you notice different circulation in the trunk of the body? That's just something you can do anytime where you want to be grounded. You can be on a Zoom call. You could be at the dining room table. You could have this be a ritual when you're turning on your computer. Simple way to get grounded: feet flat on the floor, lift your heels and drop them. I've been teaching these techniques. Again, I'm in my 39th year, so nearly 40 years. So I only share what I find works for me and is really valuable. And so on these Saturday morning calls, I've just decided I'm just going to throw in some energy healing practices that you might appreciate to go along with your cards. So 1 is stay grounded. 2, trust your inner power. I think that's really important, especially when the message of this is about this magic is working through you. So trusting that inner guidance. And one easy way to do it is Monday mornings at 9 a.m., 2-minute video. It's the energy. I tune in what's going on with the sun and the moon, what's going on in the world, what is one word that can be helpful for us for the week. And that's what I share in the Monday morning video. If that feels like something you're interested in, just sign up below and it'll automatically be in your YouTube list. There we go. And the third thing, it's transformation time. So I think the other thing is, with all the changes, what's really important is flowing with them. Sometimes I can get stuck in fear or I can get stuck in worry. which means I'm not trusting. So think of two emotions, and we're in Libra season. That's all about balance, finding that harmony within yourself. So one side is fear and one side is love. And I believe in this life, what we're here to learn about is love. And we have to face our fears. And it's always on the other side of the fear is where all the good toys and benefits are. But we have to go through it. So just remember, it's just a dance. And wherever you are is perfect. And not anyone lives life the same way. So just honor your choices because they've gotten you exactly where you are. And if there's anything in your life you're not liking, you get to choose again. Make a different choice. Again, love or fear. And little tiny steps, a little bit of movement. Just think if you had a 1% improvement, that's huge. Because if you do the practice again the next day, you're standing on the shoulders of yesterday's 1%. Keeps getting better and better. So those are my 3 tips for October. It's all about change. And remember, change is working through us, or the magic is working through us. We have to just choose and decide what's our inner GPS, where are we going? Stay grounded, trust your inner power. It's transformation time, baby. So let's go. So I want to use, now we're on to the next phase. Let's see, I've used Yasmin's Moonology messages. I've used Colette's Good Tarot, and I'll always list below the decks I use. And then we're right around the full moon, and the deck that just I love to play with at this time when we're in that phase of letting go, which the new moon's all about. It's like trusting, it's surrender, it's forgiveness, it's letting go. New moon, we plant seeds. 2 weeks later in the full moon, we let go of, how that is going to happen, and we just surrender and release everything that's in the way. So, Triana, so pick a number 1 to 4. We're going to pull 4 cards today, and let's see what might be good for you. So think about anything. Maybe when I said pick a number 1 to 4, a number came to mind. Or think of a challenge, an opportunity, and you can listen to all the cards as they come up, and then you can decide, oh, that feels good for me. Or you might like the whole reading all together, which is something I love. So number 1 for Triana, 1 second. So I'm just thinking of you. It's like, what is going to be the most nourishing for all of us, for you to receive whenever you see this video? What's going to be the most nourishing? So for anybody who picked number 1, Druid, hold the space. If you picked, and that was Triana, that was for you. And 2 is for Shaheen. Choose your path. If you pick number 3, the sun, enjoy success and happiness. And number 4, guardian angel, you are not alone. So what is so nice to think about these, I think, is how the reading all goes together. So first, it was all about changes. And then the magician was, the magic is working through you. So what do you need to do? Well, you need to hold some space, make some room for magic. And then after you do, choose your path. And guess what? You get to enjoy success and happiness when you do. And bottom line, look for signs. For me, it's always feathers that the angels are with me. when I'm out walking, I'll see feathers. That's just a sign that I find speaks to me that I'm not alone. And remember, you're not alone. Woo! What a cool, love those cards. And then 3 tips. Great, Joan. How do we do this? One, stay grounded. Feet flat on the floor when you're seated, or you can do it standing. Lift your heels, flat feet, lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop. That energizes your legs. So it decreases inflammation. It increases circulation. If you have anything going on with your heart, it's sending good energy into the heart. It's cleansing what needs to come out and that release. So that's a really simple one. And trust your inner power. It's transformation time. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, well, happy Saturday. I hope you enjoyed that. I sure had fun creating this for you today. And have a beautiful week. And Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. is when you'll find these videos. And if you like the idea of something short and sweet, Mondays, 2 minutes, 9 a.m., I post a success tip for the week. It's always one word. And the other thing I share is New Moon Reading. It's a podcast I do with my friend Triana Ilan. So if that's something that you're interested in, we do those on the new moon. So big hugs. Have a beautiful week. And a mantra I've been playing with that I'm finding really helpful is today is going to be a great day. All righty. Bye for now. Enjoy. And thank you so much for coming by today and hope to see you again. Take good care.